go to South Sudan, where the president there, Salva Kiir, has renewed his offer of talks to end the fighting, which is spreading across the country. Thousands of people are believed to have been killed in 10 days of ethnic clashes. The violence has now reached the northern town of Malakal.
And South Sudan's president has assured people of his commitment to ending the bloodshed in his country.
I express my willingness for dialogue with Dr. Riek Machar and his group for peaceful settlement of our differences. I also extended the same message to David Yao and all other armed groups who had taken up arms against the state. All these efforts I have taken in search for peace. The loyal forces of this government have taken board, and they are now clearing whatever pockets that are around board.
Concern is growing about the situation in South Sudan, in the international community, in the United Nations, of course, in the U.S. as well. The latest that we're hearing is that the fighting there is both getting worse and is spreading, especially in the north of the country, which is where most of the oil fields are, which are the main source of revenue for that country. The latest that we're hearing is that there's battles in the upper Nile state, especially in the main town there called Malakal, between rebel forces and government forces. Also, the government yesterday launched an assault on the town of Bor, which is a key town in the center of the country. They say they retook that town after about 5 hours of fighting. Now, all of this, of course, is having horrible effects on the civilian population there in South Sudan. Many people are fleeing their homes. The UN says that as many as 80,000 have been displaced. Some are fleeing the country, but most of them are fleeing onto UN bases in South Sudan.
I once again call on the country's leaders to settle their differences peacefully, and I underscore their responsibility to protect civilians. I have warned all responsible for crimes that they will be held accountable.
Amid the trouble, babies are born in a UN clinic. The hope for their future must now lie with the two warring parties and the foreign diplomats hoping to get the leaders of the world's newest country to talk.